What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. Well, the struggle never ends, man. The struggle, it just never ends. Bud Crawford, of course, shocked the world last week with a convincing victory over Canelo Alvarez to win the, I believe it was undisputed super middleweight championships. And he has conducted himself as a professional. The way that he fought was honorable. You know what I'm saying? You had a lot of people in boxing who always cry and moan when, certain fighters, as they put it, pity pat and run or duck and run. Bud Crawford fought like a champion. He took it to the man. He outpunched the man. He beat him. Anybody that doesn't have a covert agenda, a devious one at that, will admit that he won that bout. Okay? The way that he has conducted himself afterwards has been nothing but a gentleman. He's been an asset to the sport. In Omaha, Nebraska, all right, which is his hometown, I think it was today, Bud Crawford was given a parade, a celebration. Local town boy did good, okay? Bud Crawford has been major in the news, so it's not like you don't know who this guy is, okay? He was given keys to the city by the mayor of Omaha. Somehow, this celebration has turned into a nightmare for Bud Crawford and potentially could have been a tragedy. Idiot police officers, motivated by, well, I can't tell you what they're motivated by. I can tell you what I suspect they're motivated by. Envy, prejudice, who knows? They could have lost money betting on Canelo. Whatever the case may be, they pull over Bud Crawford and his team. When I say his team, I mean I should say his party. I'll use that. They pulled over Bud Crawford and his party, supposedly for driving recklessly, and then for having weapons. But Omaha, Nebraska, it is legal to carry firearms openly, and they had them in their vehicles. It's illegal. It's not illegal to have firearms on your person in the state of Nebraska, right? But here's the video.
Stepping out, seatbelt.
Step out.
I'm opening the door.
You can take
I'm
mine
opening
off
the door.
of me right here on my right. I'm keeping my fucking hands up.
I'm not reaching for no gun, bro.
Step out.
Can I move my phone?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now, thankfully, nothing happened, but a police officer pulled a gun on Terrence Bud Crawford. Okay. Whether or not this was a case of police officers seeing what they thought was, quote, a black man in a fancy car and just pulling him over just to fuck with him, could be that. I think it's more likely, given the fact that people know who Bud Crawford is. These are two racist police officers that wanted to rain on his parade. They wanted to humiliate Bud Crawford. And you got a lot of that going on right now, a lot of anger directed at us as if we're the problem in society. You see that throughout the last couple of weeks. You know, somebody gets shot in Utah, apparently by a white man, but yet those most distraught by this man's death want to aim their animus at us, because it's never been about the bullshit excuses or reasons that they give. It's really hatred toward us. We've seen a lot of that lately. A lot of these guys becoming bolder and bolder in their actions and their violence. By the way, have I mentioned that the mayor of Omaha, Nebraska is African American? He's the first African American mayor in its history. Did I mention that Omaha, Nebraska is becoming increasingly, even though the state itself is Republican, Omaha, Nebraska is becoming increasingly Democratic? You don't think that has some friction with some of the people in the local police department? We know what time it is. We see it in the South. We don't even have to see it in the South. We see it in Chicago. We can see it in Detroit. We can see it in any jurisdiction in this country. Milwaukee. We know what time it is. We know what this was. It's fucked up, man. It really is. Man had a parade in his honor. And this is what they do. This is a statement from the Omaha Police Department. Omaha Mayor John Ewing and Police Chief Todd Schotterer are aware of a video circulating on social media regarding a traffic stop involving Terrence Bud Crawford early Sunday morning. Chief Schotterer has authorized an internal affairs investigation. Shortly before 1:30 a.m., officers working in the department area observed a vehicle driving recklessly near North 12th and Capitol Avenue. A traffic stop was conducted at Cass Street. While speaking with the driver, an officer observed a firearm on the driver's side floorboard. For safety, all 4 occupants were ordered out of the vehicle at gunpoint. The driver was later identified as Mr. Crawford. Upon verification of his driver's license, and was issued a citation for reckless driving. One passenger, a member of Mr. Crawford's security team, also was found to be carrying a legal firearm. Police have confirmed that all occupants are legally permitted to carry firearms. A police supervisor and lieutenant responded to the scene at Mr. Crawford's request. Oh yeah, he knew what time it is too. He knew what time it was. And, you know, from some people who were there observing it, I guess maybe other people that was on the street that night or whatever, or this morning, they say the reckless driving thing was bullshit. I tend to believe that. But anyway, that's all I got to say about it. Tell me what you guys think.